Alright, welcome back, YouTube. You didn't miss much in the Twitch exclusive in-between section there. Unless you're really fond of hearing about moderating and banning bots. I have not had a bot try and, like, send a dodgy link to spam link in ages. It's weird. Wasn't even a good spam link because you couldn't click on it. They're like, it was like remove the space and add a dot.
No, this is all wrong. You saw what it was like outside. There should be scores of shrikes here barreling the blood. Why is it so slimy?
Follow the slime.
Heads up!
Okay, don't stand in that, that's probably a bad thing. Are you fighting each other? Just die. I do not like Typhoon. I'm fine with two-handed weapons, I just don't like that one. Are you a hobgoblin or an enforcer? You're a hobgoblin. And you got one of those annoying twits with you. He's gonna ice the mage before he becomes a big problem. By ice the mage, I mean throw a fireball at him. I can see why you might find that slightly confusing. Alright, where are we going? Huh. I would not have expected this to spawn the first time in here. I didn't think this could spawn in the pits. I thought you had to be in the blood... whatever it's for. This is the forge, in the bloodworks.
Check this out. The hoardings are ours. Let's heat things up. You know what to do.
No, we don't want goblins. Last thing I want is a floor covered in poison. That's the type of nonsense I leave for playing with Cappy. Because I don't think he's figured out how to stop the poison from spreading yet. He's also not in the chat anymore, I don't think, here, so I should probably stop antagonizing him.
First you, then your city.
Okay, did we get rid of all the extra guys yet?
Let's see some fireworks. That's
Gonna
good.
shock you dead!
Gonna have a very loud voice line. Okay. Like, mostly dead, though.
Check this out.
That was me being silly and getting greedy. Classic Dark Souls player behavior.
Gonna shock you dead!
Dark Souls players will tell you the game is all about, you know, patience and challenge, and then consistently get themselves killed by not having any level of patience. Because that game is not terribly difficult if you play defensively and patiently. The biggest problem I ever had in Dark Souls was when I couldn't figure or completely overlooked how to level up your weapons in the first one. I was still killing the bosses, it was just taking like 40 minutes. I was like, this game's terrible. As you might expect.
Light 'em up.
Is that a new attack?
Let's see some fireworks.
Don't throw rocks at me, it's impolite. I am the one who throws the things. You're lucky I don't have a gun, and that you can potentially one-hit me. I would be all up in your grill. Swear to God, if I don't get actual loot from this. I apparently picked up a thing I already had? Oh no, it's over here. If you hear that in the background, I've not to this date figured out if that's a child or a cat. But, you know, I mean, I could go, like, try and talk to my neighbors, but that would be lunacy. What the hell are you?
Heads up.
Well, he did no damage to me, so partial credit to dodging.
You know what to do, little buddy.
I think that's new, but I can 100% swear. There's a handful of random enemies that are just extremely rare, and always were. Also, I'm getting
Check
hiccups.
this out.
I'd like that not to be the case. As is tradition, we must ride the drill.
pickings.
How did they hit me when they were not attacking me?
Gonna get a promotion for this. This.
Raven
Heads
warned
up.
us about you.
I'm sure Raven doesn't know who I am, so
Let's see some fireworks.
at this point. Okay, the big man with the power drill is dangerous. That wasn't obvious. Look at us, we've almost got Silo leveled up. With a very imminent switch to Grendel coming up, unless he's moved. This is the one where the guy with the lightning axe spawns all the time, right? I say with the confidence this one has done this far too often.
Been saving this shot for you.
The heat is on.
The god's blood is ours. Drop your coin. The islands are ours. Easy pickings.
You know what to do. The heat is on.
I don't like these encounters where they just like spawn out of the ground
This mine is gonna be your grave.
randomly.
The heat is on.
See, the thing about being taunted is you don't attack me, you attack the clone. Instead of throwing a homing throwing axe at me.
Let's heat things up.
For you to take on the Shrikes!
There we go. Wayfinder's not without its enemies, they're just kind of annoying by their refusal to abide by mechanics that are established in the game. Especially anything to do with crowd control. There are some things that were taunted and will attack you anyways, and then other things that you can stun them and they will just cancel out of it and keep doing whatever the hell they want. Bosses are particularly bad for that last one. You guard break them, which is supposed to stun them and give you like big damage phase time. And they're just like, nah, I'm gonna warp over here and do some nonsense.
Watch your step.
Yeah, you probably want to go down and grab that first. It's so. Shouldn't talk so loud to the pretty people, to your non-existent friends. I know all about that. Shrike is just live streaming, obviously. And there's Grindel's thing on this floor. It's right in the main path. No wonder I couldn't find it before.
Watch your step.
Oh hey, a flask refill. Could use one of those. Those seem to be more common on Nightmare, I'm noticing. Or it's just the fact that I actually need them. Means I'm noticing them more. Oh boy, an ambush.
Light 'em up. Let's see some fireworks.
Ride the lightning!
Okay, Silo. Walk it off.
Gonna shock you dead!
Finger's been itching.
Aw, was just starting to have fun.
Alright, where is the end of the dungeon? Kinda waiting for a poison pool that I can't see on the ground to kill me. I know that's a thing that happens from past experience.
Squash you like a bug.
Advance elevator. Let's go.
Check this out.
There's nothing over there though, right? There's nothing up there worth noting. It's like one of those little yellow. Ow! One of those little yellow things. Let's do gambling. Hey, he's giving me gold. Well, I don't have the gloomstones anyways, so. Do 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 do.
You're going down. Light 'em up. Let's see some fireworks.
Oh.
Just as I was getting bored.
Sure those guys are down. Now stay away from that.
Heads up.
See, this is where the boring part of the nightmare comes in. Normally I could just base tank the stupid stuff.
Think a tile makes you tough?
Now I have to kind of boringly run around in circles. Kite it all.
You know what to do.
Hit me!
I am hitting you.
Let's heat things up.
Well, Silos is demonstrating his inability to aim. That's sort of like hitting you, right?
Thought you could take on the
Yeah, your refusal to not have a giant AoE attack is just not cutting it with the daggers.
see what you've got.
You know what to do, little buddy.
Still a puzzle, Liz. Why would the Shrikes abandon this place? Come back to my haven so we can talk next steps.
See, the problem is, there's not really like a reward for aggression. It's kind of the problem in Dark Souls too. Except people are compelled to engage with Dark Souls and try and be super aggressive.
I just remembered something.
Well, I'm apparently in combat, eh?
The heat is on.
But yeah, when you turn up the damage and the tankiness at the same time, Dark Souls mostly doesn't turn up the tankiness, for instance. You just create combat in which the best solution is not to fully engage at any point. Which means a lot of running around circles and throwing ranged attacks and that sort of nonsense. And unless they've introduced new mechanics, the only thing that kind of offsets is some bosses having rage timers. Which I can tell you, if we get straight up to Commander Creed and I cannot DPS him, I'm just going to stop the playthrough there. Or that Argent Hand would be the first example. With like a legitimate build, like not if I'm not saying if I can't DPS him, just like in general. Because yeah, if they've just made a tedious grind fest that kills you over and over again with unreasonable demands, I really am not feeling the motivation. Kestrel is actually not in this area. Kestrel is down here. Cause yeah, like it doesn't take a lot of skill for me to do this. And wait for my cooldowns or the boss to stop, decide not to use one of their 7 AoE moves and use their 1 non-AoE move so I can actually melee.
I'm just out here saving the world.
Wayfinder.
That's not skill, that's boring. That's just standing back and watching things happen instead of playing.
Start to think you want to be. I don't like that. Hush. Speak to friends.
Craft the Bloodspawn Gloom Trace. Okay. We'll drop another episode cut in here if you are watching over on YouTube. So if you are watching over on YouTube, consider dropping a like and subscribe if you want to let me know you want to keep seeing more of this Nightmare playthrough. All that sort of fun stuff. Check out the links down below. You'll find the link to watch live on Twitch, support the channel on Patreon, link to the playlist if you're missing any episodes, things like that too. And we will see you guys in, well, YouTube tomorrow. If you're watching this on release day, Twitch, just so you know, we'll be right back in a minute.